Guys, there's two things I hate in this world. Number one, BMT. Number two, the day after I wear makeup. I'm sorry, like I can't explain. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. Today, I've decided to do a makeup video, quite literally because I was inspired by Arnell's video. Arnell Armand, she did a voiceover makeup tutorial video. I feel like I don't want to neglect the makeup side of my audience. You know, it's a lot of people that genuinely like my makeup videos and I like doing makeup videos, so I'm gonna continue doing it. Today I just want to do like a glowy summer type of vibe. It's probably what I do all the time, except these days I haven't been using highlighter. And in this video, I will use highlighter, how to get like a glowy, you know, type makeup look. But then I'm gonna be doing a voiceover. So I'll still be talking to you guys just through the voiceover. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please do like, share, comment. And don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 5K. Like we're literally like on 4.9. And by the time I upload this, I feel like we would have hit 5K. So let's just celebrate now, manifesting. Anyway, without further ado, let's start. Alright, you guys, so my face is already primed and I honestly like to start with my eyebrows first. I know people who are comfortable with starting with their face first. Honestly, sometimes I do start with my face depending on how well my eyebrows are in terms of tweezing or threading. If I've threaded or tweezed my eyebrows, then I'll start with my face. But I'm just so used to starting with my eyebrows that even if I do my eyebrows, then I'll start with my eyebrows. But yeah, my palette is really dirty, which is why I made that face. I was embarrassed. I didn't know how to show you guys. But I use one of the colors from my eyeshadow palette. It's the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I've been using this for so long, maybe the past 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. It's such a great palette. It's an everything palette in my opinion. Now see, with my eyebrows, right, it depends on the day, what I'm feeling, because I could either fill in my eyebrows all the way, or I could just follow the natural strokes of my brows and have them look very, very natural and all of that. Today, I think I just went half and half, semi-full, I don't know, natural type of vibe. So yeah. No comparison, no, she don't. Ain't gon' wrap it up like that. She ain't got the recipe. No comparison, no, she don't. Now see, this is where I wanted to be aesthetic. I literally took Catalina and I put her on the table to add some green. Guys, I feel like adding some green in my videos is very, very important. I feel like, just look at that. Just look at it and tell me that doesn't look cool. I want to know. If it doesn't look cool, you're weird, because you know it looks cool. I'm using black opal. You guys know I don't know how to say this thing, but it's in the shade Nutmeg. I got it from Zim, and I'm using this to clean my eyebrows. Now guys, with my eyebrows, yes, tweezing is very important, but then cleaning your eyebrows up is also very, very important. I don't think I can do my eyebrows without cleaning them, no matter how tweezed, how threaded they are. I can't do it, man. I just gotta clean my eyebrows, because look at how clean they're coming out. And also guys, please, I try later on in the video not to show the mirror as much. So when I'm done cleaning my eyebrows, I go ahead and dry it with that. And next we're gonna take my primer. It's the Yardley Illuminating Primer, Yardley London. I got it at Discount, honestly. Most of my products are drugstore, as the Americans say. Basically meaning that I got my makeup in a pharmacy. Discount clicks, they all sell really good makeup. Then I spritz my face with the Max Factor X Lasting Performance Setting Spray. Next I go in with my L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Now see the shade, I'm not sure what the shade is, but then at the back, the numbers that I see are 16R501. That's what I see at the back. I'm not really sure what the shade is, if that's the shade number or what, I don't know. But I mixed that with my Black Opal concealer, which is actually foundation, that I used before, and it just creates a really nice blend for my skin. Like, just look at how, okay, it's gonna blend in a bit, but yeah. Usually, before I go in with the foundation, I will put translucent powder before so that it comes out with a more matte finish. But because I'm going for this dewy look, I decided to skip the translucent powder stage and just go straight into foundation. But then I think how matte or how dewy the look ends up being solely depends on what type of foundation you're using. If you're using a matte foundation, the look will come out matte. If you're using a dewy foundation, it will come out dewy. But yeah, like just look at how well that blended. I feel like it blended really well with my skin. I could have gone a little bit lighter, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, next I'm going back in with my Black Opal True Color foundation in the shade Nutmeg. It's just such a nice base concealer, you know? I mean, it's a foundation, but I use it as a concealer. I used to use the more creamy version. This one is more liquid. I got it back at home in Zim in the pharmacy. I forgot which pharmacy it was, but it was definitely a Village. It's just such a nice base. It's such a calm base concealer before I go in with the lighter one. So I don't know, I found it really, really cutesy, super calm, super, you know, and it blends very, very well with the foundation that I use. And I did peep that the foundation that I use is darker than my skin. I peeped that. That's why I mixed it with the Black Opal foundation from before. This part is very important. I just let my concealer sit and dry so that the coverage is immaculate, baby. Because we want that full coverage, honey. You know, letting your concealer sit and set will give you more coverage when you then blend it out. And guys, this buffing brush, I'm in love with it, hey? And I used to hate it. I honestly used to hate this buffing brush, but look at the job it does. It just blends so well. Like, are you kidding me? It's such a good buffing brush, if that's what it's even called. Maybe it's called a stipulating brush, I don't know. But over here, I peeped that I had some glue from my layage from earlier. So then I just removed it with a towel and then I went back in with the concealer. Next, I'm using my Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder. Such a good powder, honestly. And these beauty blenders, hold on, let me remember. These beauty blenders I got from, where did I get them from? I got these beauty blenders from Discam. I think it came in a set. I think it's Real Techniques, yeah. Came in a set and they introduced this new beauty blender for translucent powder, as in the material, the quality, the, what do you call it? How it feels. What do you call that? Why is my brain not working? The texture of the beauty blender is, I think it's honestly just for translucent powder. That's what I think. Next, we're gonna go into eyeshadow. So I'm mixing these two from my Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palettes. Honestly, I feel like this is an everything palette. To me, I use it for everything. So I just wanted to have like a orangey, bricky type beat there by my eyes. I felt that was the type of look that I was going for. But honestly, in the end, you'll see that the look is actually very, just a very neutral eye look. I guess that's what I was going for, but I was also kind of wanting to have a more popping eye look. I didn't really know what my vibes were, but it ended up looking cute in the end anyway. So yeah, I just mixed those two. And guys, the trick to eyeshadow, I've seen that it's blending. The more you blend, the more it makes sense in the end. Am I a rapper? I'm sorry. I'm literally coming for all my rapper friends at this point in time. Next, I go back into the Black Opal foundation / concealer, as I like to use it as. And I basically set my eye, I put it on my eye, and I don't put that much. I just use leftover from the one that was on my hand, so that I can put this orange color on my eyes. Because I wanted that, you know, kind of like orangey, but also very neutral type on the inner corners, not inner corners, but the inner part of my eye. Then I'm going back in with blending, very, very important as well. Next, I'm gonna take a shimmer color, but not put too much. I'm literally just putting this on to create that wet type of effect. Shimmer is very important, I think, when you're making a dewy look. but not too much, obviously, because I don't want it to look as if shimmer is part of the look. I just want it to look as if my eyes have a bit of, you know, wet sparkles on them. So now I'm going in with LA Girl in the shade Fawn. My holy grail. I love LA Girl. I love the shade Fawn especially. It just does what needs to be done. I use this to brighten my under eyes, and yeah, I don't think I let this sit for too long because I didn't want like super bright, because I knew I was taking pictures in the day. I don't know. I like super bright under eyes in the night, but during the day, I don't know. I just prefer a bit calmer but still bright. Next, I'm going in with this Mr. Price stick. It's both lipstick and blush, and something else. I think eyeshadow as well. It's honestly the best thing I've ever purchased ever, like ever. I love this makeup product so much, and yeah, it just creates such a nice base for my blush, if that makes sense. Such a nice color as well. I think it complements my skin a lot. So first, I'm blending my concealer first. I was gonna start by blending my blush, but I saw that wasn't gonna make sense, because if I blended my blush first and then my concealer, the concealer was just gonna go over the blush. You get me? I honestly don't take that long to blend, and I feel like my makeup could be better if I took longer with blending. But you know, it's fine. The pictures came out well in the end, and that's all that matters, to be fair though. Now guys, I've seen with makeup is really just about trial and error, and just trying until it all just starts to make sense. People who have asked me to teach them how to do makeup, you know, oh, I'm going back in with my translucent powder to set my under eyes and the rest, not the rest of my face, but the parts that I highlighted. But yeah guys, it's all about practice. I was telling someone who asked me to teach them how to do makeup that it's really like your own personal journey. You kind of just have to keep on watching videos and practice and all of that, because you know that, okay, I think this foundation is too light, maybe let me go darker. Like, I think it's all just very personal as well. I mean, you can get basic tips and all of that, but it's all just about learning. So now I'm gonna contour my nose. Now guys, I got this idea from this girl I follow on TikTok. I've mentioned her in my previous videos. I love her, and her nose contour I'm still yet to perfect. You'll see later on, not later on, but just now. On this side, I messed up, but I fixed it in the end. It's fine. Like it ended up getting fixed later on. But you know, I really like a good contour. I used to hate it because I used to use too dark of a color. But like I said earlier, makeup is really just about learning. What do you like? What's better for you? You know what's better for your face, you know? So yeah. Now, I let this bake for not too long because I don't want it to come out too dry, if that makes sense. If I was going out for the night, I would have let it sit for a bit more, but I'm not going. And I wanted to take pictures, you know, right then and there. So I let it bake maybe for like 3 minutes. Also, I'm very impatient, so I didn't want to wait too long. And yeah, I'm just dusting it off. And now I'm going in with the same brush for blush. I didn't put too much because my face already has color from the base, the cream base that I used, the one from Mr. Price. So yeah, I'm kind of just using this to set that, if that makes sense. But it's from my Jaclyn Hill palette. Like I said before, that's my everything palette. I use it for almost everything on my face. TBH. Going back in with my Factor X Spitz setting spray. I really want the continuous spray. Oh, this is my Flormar highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. A lot of you know this already, but Masimba bought this for me when he went to Tanzania. Listen, I don't know how to pronounce it. I should have used a smaller brush, but then I couldn't find, and I haven't seen my highlighting brush in a very long time actually. But this is the important part for me. It could have come out way better, but then putting highlighter makes the face look dewy. To me, it does. That's what makes the look you know, dewy. Like, it appears as if your face is wet because of the reflection and all of that. But I obviously could have done a better job. I also go in with inner corner highlights from my palette as well. I just took one of the lighter highlighters. I used to use the same highlighter that I use for my cheekbones for my inner corner, but now I don't know, I just like the white effect. I don't know, does it make my eyes look bigger? I don't know what it does to my eyes, but it does something that I like. I also go in with it on my nose, on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose. Yeah, just creating that effect. I don't know, to me my face is looking kind of wet. I don't know, let me know. Now I'm going into my lips. This is a very important step because you gotta do your lips, child. So I wiped off the excess product, not excess, but I wiped off, you know, the foundation and all of that, and now I'm using an angled brush and some powder, not powder, but some eyeshadow from my eyeshadow palette to line my lips. Sometimes I don't know whether to keep that Cupid's bow there on top or to just like completely make it disappear. I don't know. This lipstick is also from Factor X. I remember how I got it. I got it as a buy one get one free. So I bought the setting spray and then I got the lipstick for free, and I'm literally obsessed with this lipstick. Such a good lipstick. And then I also went in with the Mr. Price red lipstick slash blush slash eyeshadow. Oh yeah, I used this that I got from Mr. Price as well. Then I re-lined my lips so that my lips don't appear too light. So yeah. And now I'm gonna put on my eyelashes off camera. Psych. I need you guys to see the growth. I need you guys to see. Are you guys understanding how proud I am of myself? She's not even using a tweezer, please. She's using her hands. That's how you know she's dangerous. Are you like, do you understand? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth, brother? Look at that. Hold on, I fix it in the end, but I'm just proud of me because I know how to put on my lashes as well as somebody else's lashes. I put on my friend Kat's eyelashes after I did my makeup, and child, don't mess with me. If she could put on her eyelashes, first of all, with acrylons, or just like with her fingers, with her hands, she's dangerous. Watch out. Yeah, my eyes were reacting, so I started to cry. Not because I'm upset, but I was reacting. Now I'm putting my full beauty spot. Sometimes I just fill in my actual one, but I don't like putting more than one except if it's freckles. Now I'm going in with mascara. It's the Essence mascara, volume mascara, waterproof. I love extremely. I don't know what that means, but that's what it says. Now I'm just cleaning my piercing, which I always forget to do, by the way. And that's pretty much it for this look, you guys. Alright guys, so let me go and change into my fit, and yeah, I'll be back with the full look or whatever. So yeah. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I think the most important part is just like adding highlighter. I added a bit more highlighter. I'll take pictures. Oh, here are the pictures because I'm obviously gonna post. I think the most important part is highlight for this dewy look. A lot of people asked me for an old video of mine, this video, how I get this glowy look. When I say a lot, maybe like 3 or 4 people. Yeah, this is how you do it. You just add highlighter, I think maybe closer to here, just so that your face looks or appears wet, you know? I'm about to go take pictures with my friend Kat. I'm gonna finish it off with, obviously you guys know I love eating perfumes, come on. Lately I've been in love with this one called Bare All. Yeah, it's called Bare All. It's honestly my favorite. It's my favorite, honestly. Out of all the perfumes I've bought from them, this one is my favorite. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Do share this video with whoever you want. I appreciate all of you so much. You guys don't even understand. Even when I'm reading your comments, even your DMs and stuff like that, like I genuinely just appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for the love, the support. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you.
I fell for you. Yeah. I said love is a game for two. Don't play around with the truth. All I wanted was me.